once you're inside the aeroplane, there are no feelings because you're busy focusing on what you're doing. So yeah, I mean, if I had a feeling, it was relief that the weather god brought the sun out at just the right moment, and we had that lovely kind of sunset effect with enough moisture, I think, to create some streamers off the wings, hopefully. So yeah, it was nice to get airborne, to not have a low cloud base, so we could do the zoom climb, which, as you probably know, we've done at the end of displays to this point. So we thought today we'd do it at the start. Not a display, I have to say. And then within the constraints which the airport laid upon us, we flew. Martin flew a circuit, I flew a circuit, and then Martin brought the aeroplane back to land and streamed the brake parachute, which I hope looks spectacular. It always feels pretty cool in the aeroplane.
Yeah, it was almost 30 years since I last flew the Vulcan, and it was 558 that I flew when it was delivered to Waddington as a tanker in November of 1982. And I climbed out of the Vulcan then thinking, this is the last time I'm going to fly a Vulcan. And then back in that date in 2008, I climbed on board again and flew into Waddington in it. It was amazing. And I've just been a privilege to be part of the team, and I think we have been a good team. The aircrew work well together. We've had quite a cohesive team. We haven't, for aircrew reasons, ever missed a flight. We've always had the pilots available. We've always had an AEO available. And when you think of it, there's only ever been 2 AEOs. It was Barry and myself for the first few years, and now Jonathan and myself. We have to manage our daytime jobs to be available. It's worked out really well. But yeah, I am sad that it's over, but I'm really, really pleased. I'm really pleased to be part of the team. And what do they say? I think it's you ought to be glad that you did it rather than it's over. And I think that's the way to look at it. Yeah, we knew it had to finish sometime, and it's just been fantastic. Today it's quite poignant, waiting for the weather and then doing almost like a hangar start, pulling out of the hangar. But the weather cleared just in time, and we managed to do it. A fantastic display, not display. There's a few circuits, but I think we showed off the aircraft quite well, so it was good. Yeah, I'll be sad, and I'll probably reflect a bit as I'm driving home tonight.
The thoughts on the last flight, 558, mixed emotions. The weather was actually atrocious that day. We weren't sure that anything was going to happen, and then we found this small window of opportunity, so we actually went for it, dragged everybody outside, climbed aboard and took off. And it may have looked spectacular at the time, but for me it was mixed emotions, because after all the years of restoring and getting it going, there was a couple of the team members that weren't actually there for the last flight. So for me, put a bit of a damper, because the whole team wasn't part of that last flight. But as ever, she'd done what she normally does. She behaved herself, done a cracking display, and then landed for that final time. And yes, that was the second time then that I've now put her to bed.
Well, here she is, XH558, just landed for the last time ever. It's the end of an era. I was saying earlier, looking at these beautiful, gorgeous wing shapes of such extraordinary beauty, that that's the last time they will ever feel the airflow over them, the last time they will lift her into the air and bring her down again gently. So for me, it's a numb sort of a day. I've just finished my 99th commentary on this gorgeous lady, this rock star, this goddess of the skies. I never quite made 100 commentaries. That doesn't matter. But what does matter is we shall never see her like again.